Hi everyone. It's me, Grant, the movie and TV guy. Welcome to another edition of a series I like to call Unfairly Overlooked, where we talk about movies and TV that have been passed over or don't get the recognition they deserve and deserve more recognition. We've done episodes on movies like Dark Shadows, Hardcore Henry, The Empty Man, Pride and Prejudice and Zombies. Some of those were on IGTV. I might post a couple on here sometime. But on the next episode, the one I want to talk about was actually has a specific purpose. Much like Hardcore Henry did when Nobody came out, filmmaker Ben Wheatley has the new film In the Earth, which is out. I didn't get a chance to see it yet. I have every plan to. I'm a fan of this director. In fact, the only other movie I haven't seen from him is Rebecca. Otherwise, I've seen every other one of his films, and In the Earth, which I plan on seeing when it comes to my neck of the woods or when it comes to streaming. So, but we're not talking about that film. We're talking about another film from this director, which is behind me. That film is BAM! Free Fire. This film premiered at festivals in 2016, and it got a wide release in 2017, and it made my best of list that year. Which is shocking. Most people hadn't heard of it. It got a wide release, but no fanfare. It had one red band trailer that was exclusively on the internet. I went to see it at my theater at a noon matinee on a Saturday of the opening weekend. It was me and an elderly couple who walked out an hour into the movie, so then it was just me. The movie opened number 17 at the domestic box office. It was a flop. It didn't deserve to be. It's terrific. So, Free Fire, what is it about? It's directed by Ben Wheatley and I believe co-written by Ben Wheatley. And it's an English film. Released by A24. It's an early A24 gem about before they really exploded with Hereditary. This is kind of in that vein. It was post The Witch but pre-Hereditary. Basically, but it's not a horror film. It's actually a comedy of sorts, an action film of sorts, and a thriller of sorts. Free Fire, what's the premise? It's 1978, it's in Boston. A ragtag group of arms dealers are meeting in a warehouse to do an arms deal. But here's the thing about these arms dealers. They're a bunch of dum-dums. And they are played by a pretty amazing cast, among which includes people like Brie Larson, that's right, Captain Marvel, Armie Hammer, who... It might be hard to talk positively about him in light of what's been going on with him lately, but he is a terrific actor. Maybe not a terrific guy, but definitely a terrific actor. Sam Riley, from another movie that was on this show, Pride and Prejudice and Zombies. You got people like Jack Rayner, who's also in a film worthy of an episode on this, which was Sing Street. Which is ironic because Strange Angel, a short-lived series he started in, was produced and frequently directed by Ben Wheatley. Among others, and you also got Charlotte Copley, who was on a previous episode of Hardcore Henry. So there's a lot of people who either were breaking out at that time or haven't quite broken out yet, but are really terrific. So what's the setup? So it's 1978. They're all dum-dums, like I said, and basically insults start flying. Juvenile insults start flying, and then guns are pulled, the arms are up, and it's a free-for-all, and everyone is going at each other until there's the last man or woman standing. More and more the cast is whittled to nothing, and from about the 20-minute mark to the end, it's a 90-minute film. It's a non-stop shootout where the bullets, as well as the pithy one-liners and childish taunts, fly. This movie's a blast. Free Fire is really fun, and within that fun, and within that great action film, like sort of setup and humor, it also has a lot of social commentary that's very clearly set up by even the advertising, which is "All Guns, No Control" was the name of the tagline. What it's saying basically is the larger point of, yes, about weapons, and it's also, but at the same time, it's a social commentary on the fact that why gun control is necessary is that if you put a loaded weapon in the hands of someone who's already unstable, they are going to lose their mind and hurt someone. And that's really what this film's about. These are all very, very unwell, weird people, and it's a very dark comedy, and I feel like it is a turnoff for some people. Ben Wheatley's style is very inherently, his audience gets it and other people just don't. He's a very polarizing director. In fact, the moment that I believe the elderly couple walked out was a particular moment involving a truck going over a head, set to the tune of John Denver's Annie's song. By the way, the best use of that song in a movie ever. I'm just saying, it's really rare. This movie's violent, but what makes it so interesting is that it's the kind of... It basically... Some people have said it takes the main sort of deal gone wrong aspect that makes up a chunk of Reservoir Dogs, and it makes a whole movie out of it. It does, but it's really interesting. The dialogue is snappy and quick, it's funny, and it just has this gonzo, live-action, Tom and Jerry-ish, Looney Tunes-ish kind of cartoon energy. It's shot like a movie from the 70s, down to the credits of it, it looks just like an exploitation drive-in flick from that era. Everyone's really, really terrific in it, real funny. Jack Rayner has like a weird... It was like the second movie in a row where he had like a weird facial hair mop thing after Sing Street. He's quite good. He's proven that more recently in films like Midsommar. Look, not much more to say. Free Fire is a blast. No pun intended. It's a lot of fun. It's action-packed. And if you're looking for a good, cult movie thriller, deserves a following. So Free Fire, which is on Blu-ray now, it's also streaming on Netflix, so you have no excuse. Only 90 minutes, a little under that without the credits. Check it out. So speaking of, was it since this is unfairly overlooked, was it from no point in doing trailer trash because there was, but I saw it in 2017, so there's no way I could have so remembered that. So Free Fire, it's terrific, go check it out. And I'm gonna give it, I'm gonna give it 4.5 stars. It was on my best of list, I'm gonna give it 4.5 stars, just because it doesn't quite have that extra emotional punch. You know what? Screw it, 5 stars. 5 stars for Free Fire. This movie was a lot of fun. I really dug this flick. Okay, so, and that's unfairly overlooked. It deserves a look. So, announcements. Let's do it. So, this weekend we got. This weekend at some point we have, the Falcon and Winter Soldier spoiler review. We have, Friday, I'm planning on 2 reviews of new movies. One of them, the big one, is Mortal Kombat. I can't wait. Another film I'm planning on watching either Thursday night, Friday, or Saturday. I haven't decided yet. I gotta see what the times are. But I know there's at least a showing on Thursday, which means there's a showing this weekend. Is a movie that's gotten some buzz at Sundance that's opening here, starring Ed Helms, called Together Together. I'm thinking about checking that out. And I might double it up. I'm seeing Mortal Kombat in the later evening, around 8 o'clock St. Louis time. It's a 2-hour movie. So if there's like a 4 or 5 o'clock showing of Together Together, I might go check that out. It's only 90 minutes, and then I'll go see Mortal Kombat. So and then I'll just do 2 back-to-back reviews. Friday night, for those movies, I'll start with Together Together first, and then Mortal Kombat. So then, if not, we're going to do it Saturday. Sunday's the Oscars. I actually have, for those few people who watch me, who follow me on Instagram, I did a story where I showed the outfit I'm going to wear. It's this, next to Comic-Con, it's my Christmas come early. I love the Oscars, and I can't wait to talk about it, because all 8 films, all of which I've reviewed in a nifty little watch list, are terrific. And I'm also, this week, this might not be the end of the... I'm also planning on watching some more Oscar movies, some more shorts, some films in other categories, Pieces of a Woman, maybe. Maybe we got My Octopus Teacher. Check that out. Maybe Another Round. It's on Hulu. I wanted to check that one out. I'm a big fan of Thomas Vinterberg. He did a really terrific film back in 2015 called The Hunt. No relation to the Craig Zobel movie. Also with Mads Mikkelsen. So I might check that one out. But we'll definitely have, whatever that may be, it'll probably be like midnight, whatever that may be, Sunday night, we're going to talk about the Oscars, and then Tuesday night, y'all, anime fans, I'm probably not going to have time to catch up on the show, so bear with me, I will be a novice, I won't be able to probably compare it to the show at all, but I'm going to check out. Dubbed, unfortunately, I'd love to see it subbed, but the night I'm going, they're not doing the subbed version. Demon Slayer, the movie, Mugen Train. I'm going to be checking that out Tuesday night. I'll be there later Tuesday night to give a review. So, the 27th, that is, a week from tomorrow. So, and then we got some other stuff. We got Scott Pilgrim next weekend and maybe something else. So, Oh, and then also next weekend, I really want to check out on streaming. They got the new animated flick from the Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse team, the Mitchells versus the Machines, and the Jack Ryan spin-off movie Without Remorse. Gotta check those guys out next weekend also, and then yeah, that'll all be next time. And until next time, Grant the Movie and TV Guy. See it all? I'm happy to share it with you. And go watch Free Fire. Check it out. It's on Netflix. If you have Netflix, everyone has Netflix. But if you have it, 90 minutes. Not going to take too much time. Be like a good action flick. Get some friends together. Or social distance and talk on the phone while you're watching it. Whatever. Check that one out. Alright. That'll be... yeah. Love you all. Appreciate you all. Be kind to one another. Now more than ever. Choose kind. I love you all. Class dismissed. I love you 3000. Thank you all. Take care.